Good morning, Aisha, Suman, Stanley.
Good morning, sir.
We will start in few minutes. I think we should start now. So, give me a second. So, till now we have learned about PPC ad, search engine marketing, or Google ads. Okay, and before that, we have seen how to design a web page, landing page, along with the basics or fundamentals of digital marketing. But there is a very interesting topic of digital marketing, and I think every business who is there on the online site, who create content, and whose primarily business is come from their website, they worked on SEO. Okay, so that's why SEO becomes one of the most important aspect of digital marketing, especially when you try to sell something from your website. Okay, and there is a psychological effect, and here you can understand why SEO is important. Because in the previous session you have seen that we can create ad. Okay, we spend just few bucks, few money, and within a short period of time you can rank on the top of the page. Okay, with PPC. Then the question would be, why spending so much time, so much effort on SEO? Because SEO is a lengthy process as compared to PPC. On Google Ad PPC, you just have to spend money, you have to just design the advertisement, and that's it. It will be shown on the top of the search. But SEO is a different case. You have to work on different elements. Okay, then Google will crawl all these things, then index, then it would be a lengthy process. So why people are still focusing on SEO, not PPC? The reason is simple, because the number of clicks organic search get is much higher than the PPC. Okay, so for example, like this is PPC. Okay, the Google ads. There are so many ads, and you are looking at four ads here. Okay, these are PPC ad, paid ads, and the email marketing software is a digital product. That's why so many websites are just spending a lot of money on rank on this particular keyword, because their primary source is uh, their website itself. They cannot sell from a shop or from a physical using a physical salesperson. Okay. So after this, the result we seen is organic. Okay. So as far as the survey and basic psychology, we can say that these paid ad get very few clicks as compared to the organic search. Okay, even though it is showing on the top of the page, people don't consider sponsored ads. They go for organic. That's why SEO becomes important, because people engage with the organic content as compared to the paid one. That's why SEO is important, because people find it relevant, people find it genuine that this particular site is ranking on top in the organic result, so it would be good. Okay, that's why SEO becomes important as compared to PPC. And there are few goals of SEO, but before that, we have to see that uh, what you understand by SEO. I want to ask all of you, what's your understanding about SEO? And don't give me the full form. Sorry for the interruption, guys. But sometimes my systems behave like this, especially when I am just doing serious stuff. Just give me a second. So we have just started, and few students joined later. So we have just started discussing about SEO. So I want to ask you all what your understanding about SEO. It is search engine optimization, but what you understand by this? Give me any answer that you understand, because we have talked a little bit about this when we are just talking about PPC in the previous sessions.
To improve our website traffic, sir.
Sorry, Aisha.
To improve our website traffic.
Website. Yes. Anyone else?
So can you just repeat it again? I didn't hear.
We have just started,
Okay, sir.
so we are just discussing about few things.
Okay, sir.
But what is your understanding about SEO?
Search engine optimization. It helps your content to. It helps your content to visible for the audience.
Correct.
Whether it's a blog or website, it helps our content to visible on the search engine by optimizing. By optimizing some SEO factors in our website or like in our blogs and all, we can able to keep our thing in the first place by organically.
Yeah. So SEO simply means all the answers are relevant. We want to increase our traffic. We want to improve the factors related to SEO in our blogs. All these things. Okay. So in simple word, SEO simply means we invite Google crawlers, search engine crawlers to crawl our website. No issue. So using search engine optimization, our website can be scrolled easily, and when the search engine crawler comes to the website, it crawls and it edit that our website in their database. And when something or some search query happens on the search engine, it comes to their database and just scan what are their results, and then it index and rank and show to the screen. This is how the search engine works, and we will see it in detail in today's session. Okay, so let's come. So today we will learn about SEO and how search engine actually works. Okay, it is important to understand how search engine works. On that basis, we can understand what are the things, what are the steps we should take to improve the website optimization and to make our website properly aligned, so that when Google crawler comes, it can scan our website easily and rank in the top of the page. Okay. Everybody knows about the search engine. So it simply means all the things that we have: Google, Bing, previously Yahoo, all are search engines. And you can easily understand through the term. But what happens in India is, like, when we talk about SEM or SEO, people just focus on Google. SEO is not just about Google. SEM is not just about Google. Okay, Google is a search engine that is very popular. So we do SEO for Bing as well, but primarily majority of people, majority of visitors are in Google, especially in India. That's why we totally focus on Google. Okay, not Bing and any other. DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is also a search engine. So using SEO, search engine can easily find our website. Okay, and what we have in our website, we must have good content that is relevant, that is unique, and that is engaging. Okay, these are the few three things, especially when we create content that helps in search engine optimization. Okay, and how SEO works? It works through keywords. Okay, through keyword, it helps us to scan the website, and it helps us to rank on the when search query happens. So many different activities are involved in good SEO. Like what? Identifying relevant keyword with high potential for search traffic. In previous classes, we have seen the importance of keyword, because keyword play a significant role in Google ad as well as SEO, because it works as a bridge. The person, the visitor, just type the keyword, and through that keyword, you can read them. Okay, through that keyword, they will come to your website. They will come to your ad. Okay. So finding relevant keyword will bring you high traffic. Okay, creating and optimizing high quality, useful content for search engine and users. So when we create relevant, unique, and engaging content, so it enhance the time that is spent by the visitors. So it gives a message to the search engine that the content is engaging and people are loving it. And this is the first benefit of good content. And another thing is, when the visitors engage with your content, then definitely they are trusting you. They are making a bond with your brand. Okay, so that's why good content is very important. Including relevant links from reputable websites. This is a form of backlinks, which is a part of off-page SEO. We will learn about this as well. So it simply means, like, there is a very popular website that have high traffic. Okay, and in their particular blog, they mention about your website. Like there is a popular website of email marketing. Okay, and you have a tool related to marketing automation. So in any particular email marketing blog or any other blog in their website, they can mention you anywhere. So that particular blog has high traffic. Okay, the website is very popular. So what you got? Their traffic. And it not just about traffic, it also helps Google crawler to reach you. Okay, and it enhanced your SEO as well. And the result evaluation is ultimately just taking the analytics, how we perform, how things are working. So SEO is now regarded as an essential marketing activity. Definitely, SEO play a significant role in today's digital marketing segment, because people just focuses on organic searches, and there are so many brands who are not doing paid advertisement. They're not spending money on that, because their organic traffic is so high that they are in the benefit, they're in profit through just organic results. And another thing that we should understand about SEO is, it is a long-term process, definitely, but it is also an ongoing process, and there is no shortcut about that, because you may rank on using few trends. For example, there is a meme going on in the market. Everyone is searching for that particular meme or particular person. So people who are interested for that particular person or meme or anything that is trending on the internet. They will search, and definitely you have a chance to just adopt that particular visitor. But the thing is, these are the short term things. Okay, these are not long term. Like you may understand that there are so many memes in the market. There are so many popular people who gets viral. Nowadays, the auntie is going viral, that insulted the Sachin and that particular girl from Pakistan. So that particular lady is popular. Now, whenever you open the internet, whenever you open the social media, you will see her, because everyone is inviting her, and everyone is just interviewing her and doing stuff. But these are the trends, definitely. But these are the very short term trends. Within few days, it will vanish. Okay. So when we work on SEO, our focus should always be for long term, not just for short term. That's why it's a long term process, ongoing process, and without any shortcuts. Okay. And yes, you can adopt the trends, but trends come and go. Permanent thing is that what you are just serving to the visitors that you have. Okay. So there is a similarities between paid and organic search. What is it? Definitely keyword investigation. We research about keyword for PPC as well as organic search, because keywords is the base of all these things. If we just remove keyword, then how will your ad comes to the screen? If we remove keyword, then how people find you on the internet? There's no chance. So keyword play a significant role, and it also help in SEO. It also helps search engine to just know about you. Okay. Landing page. Definitely, whenever you are just showing your ad on the internet, or you are ranking through organic result, the ultimate place where the visitor goes is landing page. Okay. When someone click on your link on your advertisement, they will go on landing page, and whenever someone click the organic result, definitely again in the same landing page. Okay. So what is the similarity between paid and organic searches? Keyword and landing page. And traffic. We can call it a similarity, because ultimately we want traffic from both these ways. Either we are doing paid advertisement, or we are doing organic things, all just because of traffic. So three similarities that are there for SEO and paid advertising is keyword, traffic, and landing page. And you should always focus on the primary two, keyword and landing page, and that ultimately brings you traffic. The three SEO pillars. Okay, so SEO is divided in three segments. That is, most of the people just talk about on page and off page, but there is another one, that is technical improvement. It is also a part of SEO. So including that, we have three segment, three categories of SEO: on page, off page, and technical improvement. So what is technical improvement is improving your website and server that helps search engine to crawl your website. Okay, to crawl your website site effectively. Technical optimization is the process of carrying out activities on your website that are intended to improve SEO, but nothing to do with. Are you saying something?
ముందు నా ముందు ఒకళ్ళు ఉన్నారన్నాను కదా, ఒకళ్ళు ఉన్నారన్నాను కదా.
Okay. Team, make sure that you are in the mute, because sometimes it disturbs everyone else. So no issue. So technical improvement is simply means the links related to your website, all the technical aspect, and this thing is totally and most of the time worked by a developer who created your website, who worked on your website. Okay, because it also requires some web development knowledge. Okay. So technical improvement simply means website and server optimization for search engines. Then comes the on-page optimization. Okay, so on-page optimization is the process of ensuring that your website content is relevant and provide a positive user experience. So in on-page, we have seen that whatever comes in the screen, it is related to on-page. The content, the keywords, okay, the internal linking with the other blog in your website, all are the part of on-page optimization, including the title, headings, everything. Okay. So on-page, and it also affect the positive user experience, because you clearly see Google focuses on user experience, how the user is experiencing things on your website. And we have seen on PPC that it gives a quality score on the basis of the experience of the visitor. Okay, what it is, it simply shows that Google is focused on the user experiences. If the user experience is good, then definitely it will help you in SEO, because it will understand that particular visitor is engaging with your content. So what Google wants, they want people to spend more time on the site, on the internet, because this is the primary source of their income. Okay, so you should always focus on providing positive user experience through your content and whatever you are showing to the visitor. It entails targeting the right keyword with your content, which can be accomplished using a content management system, WordPress, Wix. So what is WordPress, Wix? These are content management system where you can create your website uh, with a very little or almost no knowledge of web development and editing, making content, editing content. Okay, adding the images are very easy in WordPress and all these platforms. WordPress is so popular. Okay, because it provides a different type of plugins that you can use, and many features it has. So using these, you can just create your website, okay, and then start making content and putting that. So on page is all about whatever you are just showing on the screen to the visitor in an effective way. It's related to on page optimization. Then comes the off page optimization. What it is the process of improving your site search engine ranking through activities that take place outside the site. Okay. On page, we have seen whatever comes to the screen, like your content, the keyword, and the internal linking. These are the part of on page, and the things you done backside, outside your website, it is related to off page. Okay, it includes the backlinking. What is backlink? Simply means that I give you an example that whenever popular website have your link, and they embedded your link on their blog or any part of their website, then definitely you will get a good number of traffic from them. So this is a backlink. Okay, that in a particular keyword they mention your URL. It is a part of backlinking. You are getting backlink from them. Okay, sometimes you put someone else's website on your screen. Sometimes they put your URL on their blogs. So this is a part of off-page optimization. And definitely getting a good backlink from a reputable website is a very plus point in the SEO practice. And when you start doing this, you will realize that people ask for a deal. They don't just give you a link. You ask and email them that I want a backlink from you, and they will give you easily. Not this is not happen like this. You have to make the deal. You have to do something else for them. That's why you have seen that people, not people, website have a ask for content. You can submit your blog to other website. Different website submitted other blogs. Why? Because through that blog you will get a backlink and they will get a content. They will get a blog to post on their website. Okay, this is how it works. So this is SEO and it has three pillars that says technical optimization, on-page optimization, and off-page optimization. Okay, till now everything is clear. Give me a thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
So we are talking about search engine optimization. Okay, so the first So we are talking about search engine, how it works. Okay, so search engine operates in three stages. Basically, three step it follows, and we have talked about this, like crawling. That it crawl different website on the internet. Okay, and that and in indexing there's a previous steps. After crawling, it stores the website data in their database. Like when the crawler comes to a particular site, it understands that this particular website is related to news, technical thing. Okay. Am I audible? Not clear, sir. Okay. Now you can hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Srisha? Okay. So the process starts with crawling. Google crawl different website, then it stores its data in their database in a particular format. Let's suppose, and not entire data, but the relevancy of the data. For example, it simply means segmenting different categories. Okay, divide the content on different categories in their database. For example, news. For news, it stores all the website data in that news category. For fashion, all the blogs and websites related to fashion, and this is how it works. And that it index comes into the part. Like whenever a search query happens, Google goes to their database, then index what are the things relevancy of that particular keyword through all the things, all the categories that available in their database. Okay, and then it picks the data from that, and ultimately it gives ranking. Okay, the result you see on your screen, 1, 2, 3, it known as ranking. So how it rank? It find the most relevant and most optimized website on the top of the screen, and same goes for PPC. So this is simple things about SEO. Okay, but we have seen two things here, like Google works through crawling, indexing, and ranking. Okay, so here we will see more about crawling fundamentals as well as indexing fundamentals. What are the fundamentals of these two things? And there's primary goal of SEO is simple. Like what you want conversions. Okay. So using these fundamental understanding how it works, you can easily complete your goal. Okay. Without spending a lot of money on PPC, because organic search don't need to spend much money on that. You just have to work on the few fundamentals, few basics, then you will be on the top of the searches. The term crawler refers to the software that navigates the World Wide Web. Okay, crawler simply means, and sometimes you will see this word spider. Okay, it is the meaning of these are same. Crawler simply means that come to your website, scan everything. That's why in some places it is called as spider. And here you can also see that these programs are also known as spider and spider boards. So it comes to the website, scan and collect the information, data, and store it in their database so that whenever a search query happens, it can easily show to the screen. And why crawling is important? It simply means if you are selling something, if you are selling shoes in a particular shop, and people who can buy those shoes don't know about you, so will they come to your website? No. This is how search engine works. Like if search engines don't know about your existence, then how it will show your website on when someone search for relevancy to your business. Okay, that's why crawling is important part, and it is a backend part, not in the front. But there are a few things you can do to make sure that Google crawler scan your website. And so what crawler indicates? It simply means it indicates that your site has been discovered and is accessible via the relevant search engine. Okay. If Bing crawler comes to your website, it crawls, then definitely whenever a search query happens on Bing, your website will be shown there. If DuckDuckGo comes there, if Google comes there, so and every search engine has their own crawler. For Google, they have their own. For DuckDuckGo, for Bing, every search engine has their own crawler. Okay, and they scan the website differently. Okay, it doesn't mean that one. It doesn't mean that if Google crawler comes to your website, scan your website. That doesn't mean that you will also show on Bing. Maybe Bing doesn't crawl you. So these are the example, like these are few search engines. Okay, Google, Bing, Yahoo, Baidu, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. The very popular is Google, and few people know about Bing. Yahoo was history as well, and DuckDuckGo. And these are not popular, especially in India. So every search engine has their own web crawler user agent. And for Google, it is Googlebot, and Bing Bot, and for DuckDuckGo, it is DuckDuckGo. So robot.txt, it is a part of web development process. People who know HTML, they understand about this. Okay, so what it says, web crawler will follow the instruction in your robot.txt file. So when you create your website, you have different files in the HTML format. And if you understand about HTML, then definitely you will understand this. Okay, so this file consists instruction, details, and information, and web crawler follows instruction from this particular file. Okay, so this file is not required, but it is placed in the root directory of your website when necessary. So you don't have to bother always, because so many people don't understand about HTML, and because we are marketing people, we don't know about how web development thing works. So if you have a website and if you are selling things, then definitely some people will some web development developer will help you to create this, and they can help you on this. But basic things you should understand about how HTML is a major part of SEO. And in the future classes as well, we will look more on HTML things. Okay, I can understand that not everyone can be a web developer. Marketer is a different thing, web development is a different thing. But there are a few things because we are working on the internet. Okay, so you can take help from web developer. But how you can take help? You should understand what are the things that is important. Okay. So this particular file is important because it helps crawlers to just come to your website. Okay. So sometimes some people also wants to just don't want to index, and I think people who are looking for business will not do such things. So this is a part of that, and definitely a part of web development things. But the important thing is you should understand these files names. Then the major part of crawler is sitemap. We have talked about this and how it helps crawler. Definitely your sitemap helps the visitors, the user, but it also helps the crawler, because when it starts scanning your website in the same way, like when a user visit, okay, it's just say the different titles you have, okay, and then it scan the part of those titles, the types of all the headers you have, and all the different element that you have on your website. And it can be done effectively when you have an effective sitemap in a proper manner. Okay, so crawler easily just scan things one by one, and it stores data in the same way. Things to know about web crawler. So there are three things, and that says crawler budget, crawler demand, and capacity. So crawler budget is the combination of demand and crawl capacity. But what do you understand by crawl budget? When we say crawl budget, what do you understand by this? Do we have to spend something, or it is something else? Any one of you? You understand about crawler? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So what do you understand by crawl budget?
Crawl budget, sir.
Budget. So do we have?
Depending upon the crawl demand, like budget is crawl budget is associated.
So do you think we have to spend a few? We have to spend money on that.
Sometimes we need to spend budget on. We need to spend on it. I mean, in order to rank our website first, so that search engine can crawl fast. I mean, it uses those keywords for the right target audience.
It sounds like that. Like it says budget, so we understand, and we feel like we have to spend something, but it is not like that. It simply means crawl budget simply means number of pages that Google will crawl within a certain time frame. This is the actual meaning of crawl budget. You don't have to spend anything. Okay, so crawl budget is simply the number of pages search engine will crawl within a particular or certain time frame. So crawl demand and crawl capacity comes under that. Okay. What crawl demand says the number of URLs Google wishes to crawl from your website, and it simply means number of pages, how often they would like to crawl your website. Okay, and crawl capacity simply means the number of URL Google believes the server can handle. So when crawler start scanning your website in a particular time frame, so crawl capacity simply means the limit, so that when they scan and don't cause any issue to your website. Okay, crawl budget is something like it comes to your website and the number of pages it will just scan in a particular time frame. Okay, and crawl demand and crawl capacity is the limit it has. Okay, so how often you would like?
Sitemap is designed actually?
Sorry, can you repeat?
How sitemap is designed?
We have talked about this in the second session, I think.
Okay, sir.
You can watch the recordings and you will get
Okay,
the
sir.
idea. And if you find any issue, you can just ask.
Sure, sir.
So crawl capacity is also known as crawl limit. So it simply means how often they crawl without causing an issue to the website. So every website has their own capacity, okay, in terms of loading data and all these things. So these are the backend term. The most important term in this is crawl budget. But you should understand that crawl budget is a combination of these two, because how many number of pages it will scan and how often it is scanned. Demand means how often it will scan. So indexing fundamentals. Again, here you can see a code from HTML, because majority of things when we do SEO is related to HTML. And HTML is the base of all these things, because in the initial days, HTML was the only thing that through which all the internet works. So when web crawlers search the internet for new or updated pages, they add them to a list that Google will use during the indexing stage. What simply means that we have talked, like it is scan, Google call comes to your page, it scans, it stores data in a particular database, and when someone search for that, Google will use it during the indexing. When they index, how they index? They just fetching the data from their database. So what are the important things to just make sure that crawler comes to your website and crawl it properly? So you must include high quality, original and relevant content that answer your website visitors question. That ultimately focus means creating good quality content that is relevant, unique. Okay. So if you create such thing, such type of content in your website, then definitely it will help the visitor. They will engage with you, and definitely if they are engaging, they will buy from you. So this is one part, and another part is it will also help Google crawler. वो ऐसा ही है कि एक दुकान में बहुत अच्छा माल मिल रहा है और लोग वहां से ले भी रहे हैं, उसकी पॉपुलैरिटी भी हो रही है अपने आप। ओके, क्योंकि लोग खरीदते जा रहे हैं और बाकी लोग को समझ आ रहा है कि वो लोग ले रहे हैं वहां से, तो अच्छा ही होगा। So this is how works in the search engine as well. So there is a line like the most important aspect is organization. There are hundreds of billions of web pages available. So many pages, million billions of pages are available. Our job is to sort through all that and really give you what you are looking for at the time. So ultimately, there are so many websites, there are so many blogs out there on the internet. So what's your target is just to comes on the top and sure, and not just on the top from all of your competitors. Okay, so this is the goal and can achieve from doing SEO. And major part is definitely creating good content. If they start engaging with you, they will remind about you. They will just know and get aware from that you are someone on the industry that provide value to them. That's why when we talk about content, we talk about value. Content doesn't mean just show. And very important part of content is nowadays you can see you can type anything in, you will get result. But when you just start opening all the links, all the blogs, you will realize that almost every blog for have the same information. Okay, so how they write blog? Definitely when a particular content writer write content, so he or she will go on the internet and research. So what happen is again same things happens. There are 5 websites, there are 5 blogs on a particular topic. A particular content writer research and write the same blogs, the same points. So what happens? The data is same. They just rephrase that in a particular way. So all the blogs have same information. But when a person who is just looking for a deep knowledge, so they will not just engage with these things because they already know these particular point from the previous blog. And again he's looking for new information, and when they comes on the lower ranking blogs, he will get the same information. So definitely he or she will not engage. What they're looking for, they are looking for new information, they're looking for new experiences. Okay, so it is important to just create content that is unique, that till this point that no one has created. And if you are successfully doing this, then definitely other people will follow you, other people will copy your content. Okay, copy your content doesn't mean they will just cut copy paste it just it become plagiarized, but it means they will get inspired from you, they will learn a new thing from your blog and website. So there are a few important points of indexing. Google has no indexing restriction. So Google has no restriction when they just index, you just go and index, and time to time algorithm changes. Okay, Google have different, not just Google, every single platform that you see, social media, YouTube, everything has their own algorithm. On that basis, they rank the particular element, the particular blog, or in YouTube videos uh, to the screen. And we will see YouTube SEO as well in this concept of SEO. Okay, so it has no restriction, and they, Srisha, can you just, yeah. So what I'm talking about, indexing, sorry. So time to time Google algorithm changes. For example, nowadays Google is more focused on mobile responsive website. So what do you think, 10 to 20 years ago, is there anything that Google has their algorithm related to mobile responsive website? No, because 20 years ago, mobile was not a source of searching in Google. Only desktop was there. People were using mobile phone for just call. Okay, so time to time, when technology changes, Google will also change their algorithm on that basis. But the basic algorithm, there are two type algorithm. One is basic and one is not basic. That changes. That is variable. Okay. That particular changes time to time, and you will definitely see another change within few months, within a year. But the basic of all the algorithm is always the same. Keyword is always the same. The good keyword you are using, it was the same as previous years and now. So basics are always the same. Google may penalize sites that do not adhere to their quality guidelines, and it is always important to understand what are the harmful effect if we use black hat SEO. Okay, black hat SEO simply means doing wrong activities, and through that you are trying to rank. If Google find it, then definitely it will penalize you. Like there are so many people who are new to search engine optimization, simply think putting so many keywords, like their particular keyword has so many high search volume, and putting that keyword irrelevantly on the content will rank you. Then this is not the case. Google can understand. Google AI can easily understand all these things nowadays. Previously, few years back, Google was improving, so people just stuff so many keyword, high ranking keyword on the same blog irrelevantly. Okay, that don't have a meaning, but they just use that. Okay. So they used to do that, and through that, sometimes they can get a rank. But nowadays this is not the case, because Google will understand that, and ultimately it affect you in a negative way. JSON LD is now the most popular structured data format. So this is a part of web development. Okay, this is the framework that developer use to just design and work on the website. The correct use of structured data and markup assist Google in better understanding the context of website. It is also the part of web development. And when we are talking about indexing, then definitely it's a part of backend. And everything that happens in backend is technical. So there are few things that is hard to understand. Okay. So there is no guarantee that Google will index a specific page. So there is no guarantee of anything in today's world. There's no guarantee of anything. So this is a simple thing. You can just work on your website, and you can just put your effort on your side, and everything will be on the other side, and how Google will index things. Maybe you are working on your website through the data that you received previously, but now algorithm changes. So it will also affect, you are putting your effort, but you are not getting rank. So it may sometimes happen, but you have to just keep working hard. because SEO is a long-term process, and definitely if you start working on SEO, it will not bring you instant result. You have to wait. It requires patience. Definitely, if you have patience, you will learn a lot of things. So again, we will look more on Google crawl budget, how you can check that. Okay, and its optimization and tip to optimize crawl budget. So I talked about this. Crawl budget is simply the number of pages search engine will scan within a particular time frame. So एक particular time frame में कितने पेज वो scan कर रहा है, this is known as time crawl budget. The crawl budget is the number of pages that a search engine can and wants to crawl on a given website. Okay, and how it can be calculated? Google calculate crawl budget by taking into account crawl rate limit and crawl demand. Okay. The rate limit simply means crawl capacity. So crawl rate limit is simply means crawl rate is affected by the speed of your page, crawl errors. So what is your speed of loading the page? I talked about this when we are learning about landing page and web page designing. It is important that the loading speed of your website should be under 4 seconds, because it will also affect the visitor's experience. Okay, if your site taking longer loading time, then definitely people leave it. So Google rate limit simply means mm, how often they will crawl without causing the issue. Simply means uh, like when crawler comes to your website and they are scanning pages, so in a particular time frame, it has a limit how many pages it will crawl. Okay, and if there is just crawling and loading lot of data, then definitely in some website it may cause some issue. So backend, there is a process for search engine that ultimately calculates how many pages it can just load in a particular time frame, and that is related to crawl budget. Okay, and the calculation is totally depend on search engine, that is very technical, and on that basis it just give you that particular number, that how many pages it can and it will crawl in this time interval. And time crawl demand is simply means affecting by popularity of your pages as well as how fresh or stale they are. Popularity of pages simply means you are just ranking of your page, and you are getting backlinks also affect these things. Okay, crawl demand is also affected by the links you have, the backlinks you have from popular websites. And crawl demand simply means how often, how many times when search engine crawl to your website. Okay, these are the backend things. So the best way to check your crawl budget and see if Google is missing any of your pages, to compare the total number of pages in your site structure to the total number of pages crawled by Google bot. Okay, in Google console, you create an account. If you have a website, then definitely you will create an account in Google console. So Google console have different codes and format, and people who understand about Google code, understand about all these thing technical languages, can see how many number of pages and what is the status of your Google crawl scanning. Okay, from there you can Google console also help on crawling. Okay, if you have crawl account, then definitely you can just mention there, and it helps search engine to crawl there. Okay, and in console as well, you can just see the number of pages that is crawled by the Google bot. Okay, it is allowed there to see. So again, it is a technical thing, but with practice, when you just see and just keep getting knowledge for basic things of language, you can understand that. Crawl budget optimization. We are talking about search engine optimization, and what we want Google crawler to come to our website and scan, so that as soon as it scans, as soon as it will just embed the data in the data base of Google, of the search engine, and again it will help us on ranking. So that's why optimization is important. So there are three main ways to accomplish this: keeping Google and other search engine from indexing pages. Okay, uh, just using console account, make sure that Google crawler or any search engine crawler comes to your website as soon as possible, and making it easier for them to find your important content. So it is simply means sitemap. Using of sitemap when it starts scanning your website, so that it can easily understand all the terms, all the elements, and just go through that and understand what are there, how many relevant keywords are there in their content. And increasing the popularity and freshness of your key pages. Popularity again simply means popularity simply means authority of the content, authority of how people are interacting with you. All these things are related to property, popularity, and freshness means how much time you have in when you created that content, when you created that page. Okay, and there are few things also related to that. Is sometimes you will see that 301 redirection, 302 redirection. Okay, 404 error and 40410 error. All these things affect crawler. Like, and why we are using this 301, 302? Have you seen that 301 error, 301 redirection, and 404 error? Did you see
I
that?
have seen 404 errors. Site, I mean, we don't find sometimes sites when we click on links.
Okay. So 404, there are two types of error primarily, 404 and 410. So 404 simply means it's showing the message that resources are not present in that particular URL. Okay, and there is a chance that it never been for a particular pages. If you are seeing 404, that simply means the resources is not there, and maybe it was not present in the past, and it has no idea that it was present or not. But when you see 410 error, that says the resources are not present right now, but it was used to there. Okay, 404 मतलब यहाँ resources नहीं है, पर शायद पहले भी नहीं थी. It has no idea कि थी या नहीं थी. But on 410 फिलहाल present नहीं है, but it used to present there in the past. This is 404 and 410. Okay, and there is a two type of redirection. Sometimes you see redirection, you click on a particular link, a page is open, that's a redirection, and you may see that 301 or 302. Any one of you see that?
No.
So 301 is simply that the page that you are looking for is permanently redirected to other page. Okay, like in your website, you are just doing some kind of work, the web development process is going on. Sometimes you have to just redirect from particular page to another page because web developer is working on that page. So that is 301 direction, 302 direction. 301 means the page is permanently redirected to another place, and 302 is the page is redirected to another place for a temporary period of time because you are working on that. tip to optimize crawl budget. So here we have seen that 7 tips. Most of them are related to HTML. So whenever you create a website and you have web development, just focuses on these things, and always talk about these terms with them so that they can just use these things and help you on SEO. So allow crawling of your important pages in this particular file, and you should watch out your redirected chains where your page are redirecting and where your page is taking the user using of HTML, and don't allow HTTP errors. Every URL has HTTP, then colon, then the address of the website. So if you have error related to HTTP, then definitely your page will not open. Okay, and if your page is not opening, then definitely crawler will not crawl your website because it is not opening. Maintaining your URL parameter, maintaining your sitemap using, it is known as reflang or herflang. Both are called to that. Some kind of tags that you use the web developer. So in this file, we have seen that this file helps to contain some kind of data, and using this file, crawler helps to crawl the website. This is no-brainer and the most obvious first and most important step. Managing robot.txt can be done manually or with the help of website auditing tool. Prefer using tool whenever possible. This is an example of tools. So I would suggest that if you are working with a web developer, just ask for them to just teach you about these things, and they can set up all these things for you. Okay, so because web development is a very long thing, and these are the part of HTML. So if you get a knowledge of HTML, you can do by yourself. Again, I talked about 301 and 302 redirection. So you can understand that if 301 is happening, that this particular page is moved to another location permanently, and 302 is says that if you are seeing the 302 error, if you are showing 302 the redirection, then simply means the page is moved to other page for a temporary period. So everything in HTML, that's why it says use HTML, and errors as well. HTTP error, I talked about this, the 404 and 410 are the two types of errors. So you may have to make sure that you don't face these things. Either remove, either change the URL, or just make sure to maintain the page. URL parameter simply means the URL that you have. Okay. Again, informing Google about these URL parameter will be a win-win situation, and it will save your crawl budget while also avoiding concern about this duplicate content. As a result, make sure to add them to your Google Search Console account. And another important aspect of URL is whenever you are creating website, make sure URL says what the content is. For example, if you are publishing a blog on how to write an email, so in the URL, it also says that. Can we see an example? Here you can see this is a particular URL. This is HTTPS, and this is the domain name. Again, they properly mentioned that this is a blog. Okay, it is in the blog category, and this is some code. This is 2021. Definitely it is created on that particular or published on this date, and ultimately the title of the blog. Okay, so from URL as well, I can understand that this is the title of the blog. It was published on this particular day, And this is some thing about the website, and definitely simply means word stream, the short form of their website. And it is the comes under the blog category because it is a blog, and ultimately the domain name. So you have to just make sure that you will create website, and whenever you create website, your URL should be like this, easily understandable. So maintain your sitemap. Definitely, if we have a good maintain, then it will help the crawler. So again, a little technical part. So what is the meaning of this tag? It helps crawler to analyze the localized page, the pages you have on your website. Okay, so for using that, you have to just make sure to maintain and adding these things on your link. Okay. Now comes the part. So we have seen paid search and SEO, and little bit about, not little bit about, we have seen the entire session of paid search. So you can understand what is the difference between paid search and organic search. Any one of you, give me a one point. What you understand by the difference of paid search and organic search? Anyone? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
No one? Give me a basic difference, please. Yes.
I mean, in paid search, advertisers pay to pay. I mean, pay so that the content will be available for the users.
What is the difference? Like we are paying on paid search and not in organic search, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is a well done. So this is a basic difference of Google paid search and organic search. Okay. So and we will see other differences as well. So search happens for both of them in a almost a similar way. Like if you have a paid search, then again Google will see their database, what are the paid searches on that, and it will show on the top. And for organic part, it will again see its database, how many organic searches are there and how many other uh, data are there to that particular, which is relevant to that keyword, and it will show the data. So things work almost in the same way. So when a user types a keyword into a search engine, natural result appears below the paid result at the top of the page. You understand about these things. And important part is the algorithm also select and rank these websites based on your keyword search factors such as meta description, proper title text, keyword, URL, and content. So on that basis, you will get the rank. So as a digital marketer, as a SEO expert, the basic pillars are these things: creating content, making sure the proper title text, the description, the snippet, the keywords, and URL that you are using should be properly related to the algorithm. Search engine optimization is used by businesses to rank as high as possible in the organic result. Okay, so like so many businesses focus on these things because the number of clicks in paid result is lower and in organic result is higher. People find it genuine that the organic result is genuine, and sometimes people do it unconsciously because I never remember that when I search a paid search. whenever I looking for a answer for my question, I always search and always go for the organic result. Sometimes I don't even bother to see what is written on the title of that advertisement. So this happened a lot of time. So that's why SEO become important, and so many people just focus on SEO. SEO and organic searches are long-term process. Okay, as we have seen that when you create ad, you can just bid the amount, create the ad, and just you are go. After creating the ad, once it approved, there is a high chance that once the keyword enter that is relevant to the ad, your ad will be shown. Okay, but in SEO, things don't work like that. You just set up all everything. Again, crawler comes to your website, it scan, it store the data, and when someone search again and again, you will take the place after sometimes. So it takes times most of the time. So what are the benefit of organic search result? Low cost. You don't have to spend a direct bid amount as compared to PPC. Impressive ROI, return on investment, because you are going organic, you are getting high number of clicks, you are not investing. So the return you will get from your investment is higher. Why? Because you are spending not very much on organic search. Okay. And it is a long-term process. Definitely, it will benefit for long term, and definitely a lot of people will click on the organic result. So definitely, if so many people are clicking on the organic result, so the conversion rate would be higher. Compounded benefit, that simply means long-term benefit. If you are doing this right now, it will also benefit for long term. Improve credibility. So what it means, like you are ranking organically, you are not paying amount. So that says you work on your website, you put effort on your research part, on your keyword part. That's why you are ranking there. So it improves your credibility. Relevant user, organic organic search will get relevant user who are looking for solution. Okay, let's suppose I am looking for email marketing tips. Okay, definitely I will see a lot of paid result, but right now my focus is to just understand email marketing, how I can email market. So I will go in a particular blog and I will read it, and if I find relevant and that blog ultimately gives me a lot of value, then I will just see which uh, website publishes. So it improves the awareness part of the consumer, and you are getting aware of the brand that they want to show because of the relevant content. So definitely, if relevant people are coming to the searches, they will go for organic search because they understand that the solution will not be there in paid search, especially when you're looking for an answer, not a product. Marketing channel support. Marketing channel support are that simply means different platform that you have, the social media and all these things, the backlinks from other website. It also helps in you are getting backlink that simply improve your SEO, but along with that, you are making a deal with them. Okay, you are asking for backlink, you are making deal with them, so it will improve the support to each other. Okay, and in where there would be a time that you can make other deal as well. So these are the things, and if they are getting aware of that, so definitely they will mention you in their other blog as well, in other place as well. Okay. Actionable data simply means after reading the blog, you will understand what to do. If they have mentioned a CTA, if that website blog has a different internal linking. So these are the part of actionable data. Paid search, when we talk about paid search, so when a user types a keyword into a search engine, paid ad and paid web page result appear on the top of the page. Okay, before the organic result, that result you see is a paid search. So companies pay definitely to rank on the top of that, and that's why Google just give them high rank, because Google is charging money from them. That's why organic results are below, and paid search are on the top, because Google is charging money. So paid search and SEM can benefit large corporations, small businesses, and individual commerce website. So whenever someone looking for a product, like in a practical example, if I'm looking for a shoes, so I'm just looking for a shoes. I'm not interested how to make a shoe, how to walk on a shoe. This is not a relevant topic. So what I'm looking for, I'm directly looking for a product. If I'm looking for a t-shirt, and definitely I'm looking for a t-shirt. So especially in e-commerce website, it help a lot, because they are just directly selling things. Benefit of paid search. What are the benefit? You get instant result, impressive ROI. If you create and design in a certain way, then definitely you will get good ROI, return on investment. But there is a high chance that if you design, if you target wrong people, your ROI will be very bad, because people will click on that, you will pay, and ultimately you will not get conversion, but you have to pay. So ROI will be decreased. But if you just design your ad, target the right people with the right keyword, and definitely ROI will be higher. Keyword data. You will use keyword, and you can understand what are the relevant keyword for your product or services, through which you can relate to the actual visitor. Budget friendly, you can design your own budget. You don't have to just go for a particular budget. If you are okay with 5,000, go with 5,000. If you're okay with 10,000, go for it. It's totally on you how much you spend. So that's why it is budget friendly. Ready to buy users. Okay, so as I mentioned, like if I'm looking for shoes and I just type shoes, I got result from different sellers. So what I'm a ready to buy you. Okay, I'm ready to buy at an instant. That's why I'm looking for an shoes. Okay. Again, actionable data is the same meaning. Actionable data simply means what action you want from the user. Marketing channel support is almost same, and these are the 2 points that is common between the two. But all these things vary time to time. For example, if I go there and okay. I'm not getting that. So here you can see that in this long tail keyword, um, there is no advertisement. That is interesting in the work. But here you can see, okay. So we have seen paid, organic. What are the difference between the two? Paid search results are always labeled as such, but it can be difficult to find the label at times. The simplest way is look at the shared background appears on the top of the search result page. It simply means it is labeled like whenever you see a paid result, it is labeled as sponsored. So this is the main difference that through which people can understand it is a paid search or an organic one. On paid search, you can see a label as sponsored. Organic result appear beneath paid result and do not have a background or ad label nearby. Not all search queries will result in paid search, but any query will result in organic search result. So it says in organic result, you will see different number of pages. There is a chance that people will only look for the first page. But in organic result, maybe if the crawler just scroll your website, your result will be there, maybe in the 10th page. But when we talked about paid search, sometimes your ad won't be shown to the public. Your ad will not always be there in that particular search query. Someone else ad would be there. Okay, there is a chance of that. If a search query contains a local modifier, such as city, Google will frequently display a Google map and local pack of businesses. These are also part of organic search, but they use slightly different variable as a ranking factor. Having up-to-date Google plus local listing, uh, one way to complete the local pack of search query to include reviews. It simply says the Google My Business account. If you have Google My Business account, if you have a Google My Business account, then definitely when you search for a local business, when someone comes to your city and they will search for a business or service relevant to your, then there is a high chance that you can see your result there without paid one, because it is a organic thing. And Google My Business is a simple thing where you can just list your product, related things about your business, and address, the timings, all these things. And it is primarily focuses on small businesses, local businesses that we have. Okay, and you can just try it out by yourself on Google. You can just type a particular service and nearby me in, or particular, write the city, you will see the result. And most of them are not paid one. These are organic result, and they are uh, coming on the top of the result. So PPC, search engine marketing, is the same, and SEO stands for search engine optimization, another term for organic search marketing. Also, the end goal is connecting to search query to appropriate website. Result is the same. The technique used to capture these types of visitor differ. So the goal is same. We always want conversion, and the ultimate goal of PPC and organic result are same. Okay. So here it gives a table that says what are the key things and what happens in the organic search and paid search. Okay. So like someone search from the location, organic search result are shown in the middle of the search result. Okay. Paid search result are on the top of the search result. Okay. Clicks. When we search from location, sometimes it shows the organic result on the top of that. You should understand that. For a particular, if you are in the big city, definitely if you are in the capital of the state or country, so there may be so many business, but if you are in the small city, a town, so if you search for a particular service along with the location, then there is a high chance, very high chance, that you will see the organic result there, because in the local business not so many people will use paid advertising. So Google only have the organic result for that location, for that particular service. Okay, so sometimes it shows the organic result only, especially when we work and looking for a business based on local place. Organic search result will get higher click as compared to the paid one. Traffic and visitors. Better traffic of visitors coming to website because of organic search. Okay. And traffic is not high in paid search. In organic, you will see high traffic, but not in paid one. Because so not so many people click on the paid advertisement. So how you will increase the traffic? Availability. Organic search is available for a long period till the website is provided up to date and relevant content. So organic search result will be there. Whatever effort you put on SEO will last long, for a long time. Okay, but in paid search, it is available for a particular contract time. Okay, it is there today, but tomorrow there would be anyone else. Someone else will be ranked on the top of paid one. But this is not the case in SEO. Usage. As a long-term solution, organic search is preferred and it is more effective in long run. Paid search are effective for short term. It is more effective when particular item is newly launched. So if you are running a deal which says 50% discount and all these things, you can go for paid one because it is for a limited period of time, and you want to just you want people to just click and come to your website. Okay, so this is how you can use organic and paid one. So here it is an example, and I think everyone knows about that. This is the organic result, and this is the paid one, and you can see the sponsor or ad label here. Okay, so I think we should take a break of 5 minutes. Okay, so we will start again in 11:45. Okay, we are starting it again. Okay, so till this point, everything is clear. Give me a thumbs up. So now we will see the anatomy of search result. We want to rank on search engine, and we are ranking when search engine shows a result. So we should understand how these things happens, what is their structure. Okay. But along with that, you should always remind few things of SEO, how the SEO plan works. Okay, I will show you. I will give you few tips after this. So to appear on the first page of Google search result, you must work hard, definitely, because there is no chance of just bidding and you will get the rank on the top search. You have to just focus on the keyword, the title, and the content as well. On everything, you have to work hard. Okay, so what it says, understanding the structure of search result page can assist you in creating content that entice people to click your link. Okay, so from watching how these things are working, you can understand what type of search results are coming. Okay, so if you want to write, you can write it down. What is the order of SEO plan? What is the actual order of SEO plan? Okay, how we can do these things. I am just telling these things in the beginning because through which you can easily relate with this search structure. So it start with the keyword research. You start researching about keyword that is relevant to your business, your blog or website. Okay, this is the first thing. And then you will see the search result for particular keyword. Let's suppose you just find out few keywords and then you start just putting that keyword and check the result. What are the result coming to your screen? Okay, and then you will take the search result. You can you will see different competitor in your industry. You can take inspiration from them. Okay, and then you can just see what is the gap in your SEO plan. Okay, this is the third point. What is the gap in your SEO plan? Okay, once you understand the difference between your SEO plan and your competitors ranking, you can just make the changes. So this is the fourth point. You can just review and just adjust your strategies. Okay, so here you comes and you can see what are the search result coming, what type of content is showing. Okay, to rank high in SERP, that is search engine result page, structure, organize, and promote your content effectively. If you are promoting your content effectively, then definitely Google will show it to the people. To stay relevant, content should be updated and refreshed. It simply means update your content time to time. Okay, and when we talk about this content, so it is just content. Don't just work on the URL. Don't disturb the URL. Once you create it, that's done. Because URL is the actual address. If you change that, then it will affect the traffic on that particular blog. So make sure whenever you are just updating any particular page, update the content, not the URL. Okay. So content should be updated like in various ways. Like mm, okay. So here you can see after the period, 7 best email marketing software of 2023. Okay, and here again you can see top 20 email marketing services of 2023, and here 2023 review. So do you think they created these blogs in 2023? I'm damn sure you will see the same blog in 2024 And these are the same blog that was published on 2021, 2022, or in the previous year. But they just updated the title, and they have updated some content as well. They may added few services, they may review some of them from the listing. Here you can see listing. The blogs which have 1, 2, 3, these are known as listing. Like this is the number 1, number 2. These are the listing blog. Okay. So definitely time to time, they may just remove one service, they improve the ranking, like it may be below after sometimes, or it may be on top. And this can also be done when they deal with high traffic blogs. Let's suppose this particular website have high traffic, so they can make a deal that we have a blog, and we are publishing different services. If you want to come on the top, if you want your rank on the first, then you can pay us, you can give us another favor. So this is how deals done. So time to time, they just updated the blog, the number of listing, as well as the this year. Okay. And sometimes it is not manually, they added a code on the title after this best email marketing, and here the number is also a code. Sometimes people do it manually, but most of the time, especially the big brand, use a code. What code? The code automatically change along with the number of listing there. Here it says 7, and when the editor make a change on number of listing, if they added one more, then it become 8, and if they just remove one service, then it becomes 6 automatically. Okay. It same goes with the year, they added a code, and when 2022 ends and 2023 starts, it automatically shows 2023. Same thing will happen when another year 2024 is start. Okay. So in 2024, you will see 2024 here, and there won't be so many changes. Okay. So everything done like this. Got it? So the first page of Google received 95% of web traffic. Perhaps more importantly, organic links received 90% of clicks on the first page of Google result, while paid ads receive only 10%. So here you can understand the importance of SEO, because people are just clicking on organic result. What are the search result page component? So there are a few component, and that are also a part of on-page optimization, like title, snippet, URL, side links, and searches related to. Here in a single page, you can see everything. This is where a particular search, a particular keyword. Okay. So this is the title comes directly, the first thing that you see in big font. This is the title, and then comes the URL. Okay, this you can see the URL. This is the snippet, and we can also call it meta tag, meta description. Okay, sometimes you have to do this, you have to just write the meta text separately, but nowadays Google AI is so smart that it automatically show the snippet relevant to the search query. It take the snippet from your content. Okay, and it show automatically here. Let's suppose you write something here, and the same long face tail has a relevance on your content, so the same snippet will be there. Did you see that? Any one of you? Uh, Anything, any search you have in your mind that we can do? Any one of you? So we can search anything like how to and stand. So here you can see this is the title and it's showing the snippet. So this line would be there on the content. Okay. And sometimes it also highlighted that is snippet. Okay. In simple meaning, a snippet is something that shows what is in the content, a little bit description. That's why we call it meta description as well. Okay, so this is snippet. Then ultimately side links. We have seen side links on Google Ads, and you can add up to 6 side links here, like about, leader in business, and everything that you want to show on the first search. Then search related to. Okay, so at the below page you can see there are few things, few search results are there, and these are the links. When someone click on that, they will get on the same page. So you can also design that. Not you can, but these are the part of search engine result page. It totally depends on the keyword. If you have a relevant keyword, then definitely your result will be shown here. Okay. So title, the first thing that you see, and it has a limit of 70 characters. Under 70 characters, you have to make the title, and it should include the keyword, and it should include the relevancy of the search query. Okay. Snippets allow you to use 156 characters. Okay. And within 156 characters, you can just write the meta description for the snippet. And Google AI is smart, and it automatically shows the snippet sometimes if you have the relevant content. And here you can see a long form of snippet here, and along with the star rating, because this particular blog, this particular website has content which shows rating. So Google already scanned that website in their crawler, and it automatically shows the detailing along with the rating, because this particular blog definitely have rating and all these things. And that thing that I'm talking about, known as position 0 or featured snippet. Okay, when Google just take the snippet, display what it is considered best instant answer to the query. Okay, so like things you are seeing here, sometimes Google automatically take it from the content, finding the relevancy to the search query. Okay. So URL is the address, and your address should be relevant and easy to understand, and in a brief form. Side links, we talked about this. You can just add up to 6 side links as per as your business, as per as your need, what you find it is important. And it is not always necessary to add 6. You can add 2, you can add 4, whatever you feel is best for you. Search related to related searches that belongs to the same thing and related to that particular query that happens. On the top, can we see? Yes. Here you can see the other relevant searches. How to handstand for beginners. How to stand step by step. Okay. So you can see things here. Okay. Some complex search result are knowledge graph. That knowledge graph simply means the graph you see this is like that. Sometimes you see result like this. Okay. So these are the knowledge graphs, and what is the next? Knowledge graph chart is same things that you see. And when you just mention here you can see the knowledge graph along with the conversion calculator. You can just mention, and these are also the part of searches. Knowledge panel is the same thing. When they it provide information, sometimes you see the location based things, and top story sometimes you see when and when you type a long form long tail keyword. Okay, so these are the other complex result that comes to the screen when you search for that. So till this part, everything is clear. How search engine works, what are the element of search result is. Okay. So the next part is on-page SEO. We talked about technical SEO, but it is just related to more about technical and developer thing. But on-page SEO is not technical. It is technical, but not that one. So here you can see in the email that says alt and title tag, keyword, header tag, content, and internal linking. These are the 5 elements that we should also consider and work on when we are working on page SEO. On page SEO has the potential to drive flood of new visitors, okay, and customers to your website. Definitely, it provides us organic ranking. Okay, so there are different elements which help us to improve our on-page ranking. That is content element, site structure element, HTML element. Okay, these are also the part of on-page SEO components. So why it is important? Because Google, everything is there to know about your website and how you provide value to the customer. Ultimately, Google is looking for how you are providing user experience in your website. So when you provide good content, valuable content, then definitely the experience of the user is better, and that helps Google to rank your website and understand that you are providing valuable content to the visitors. So it aids in the optimization of your site for both human eyes and search engine boards. So creating and publishing your website isn't enough. You also need to optimize it for Google or other search engines in order to rank and attract new website visitors. It simply means आपने दुकान खोल लिया बहुत अच्छी सी, अब दुकान के बारे में आप मार्केटिंग नहीं कर रहे, किसी को पता नहीं चल रहा, तो कोई मतलब का नहीं है. The ultimate thing is you have to optimize it. On-page SEO is called that because the changes and tweaks you make to optimize your website are visible to visitors on your page. Because visitors can see whatever changes you are making on page, like keyword, head, titles, everything. So in short, on-page elements are divided in 3 categories: element of content, site structure element, HTML element. So content element is the heart, that everything that you've seen on content, like and while creating content, you have to take care of many things: how you are creating, what type of content, and how you will select what type of content should be there. You can use tool like this, Answer the Public, Uber Suggest. Okay, it shows the keyword Uber Suggest, and it shows Answer the Public, shows a different topic related to your search. For example, if you are in the marketing automation tool, you can just search that and it will give you different things, different topics to write content on, and people looking for the solution on those topics. Okay, so choosing relevant keywords and topics in the first step in creating high quality content. Okay, conduct keyword research by researching the term in Google and seeing what comes in the competitor and other website. So using tool like this, you can just understand what keywords are getting traffic, and like Answer the Public. This is Answer the Public, and this is the person who created it. Okay, his name is Neil Patel. Let's suppose I'm signing in. No. Okay. Eddie. Okay, so I search my query here, and location is India because I'm targeting these people. So I'm targeting English people. Let's show result. So it only allows 3 free searches for a day. And here you can see so many topics. Okay. Like, so here you can see like it also divided in categories related to will, why, who, which, okay, what, when, where, how, can, are. Okay. And you can see different topics here. And if you are in the video editing software industry, you can just use any of them and write content and create content on them. So this is how you can use different keywords or different type of tools for your benefit. So we have seen the consumer journey, which starts from awareness, consideration, and decision. So how it works on organic result. Awareness is the stage where you can show them blog post, video homepage, and all the things. Consideration when they are looking for buyer's guide, case studies, and homepage. Homepage simply means the number of products, different type of product you have or services. And ultimately decision, product demos. Okay, they are going for free trials, and they are looking for pricing plans, all that. This is comes in the decision making, buyer decision. So HTML element are the element found in your source code, because majority of things on the internet happens from HTML. So HTML play a significant role. So to view the source code of any page in your browser, you can go top menu and select view developer, view source. But there will be so many code that not uh, all people can understand. These are limited to developer or who people who can understand HTML. Okay. And then comes the page title, the title of the page. Definitely, I talked about this, the URL. Okay. So it is the title tag, and this is the title, the ultimate guide to startup. So title inform both visitors and search engine about what is available on the corresponding page. So always make sure that your titles should be relevant, and if you can add the keyword, then it would be beneficial. Headers, that different heading that you make on your blog are the part of this, and you can easily do this is when you are using CMS software, okay, like WordPress and all these things. It gives a clear option that people who don't have an idea about coding and all these things can easily do this and can easily upload and edit the content on WordPress CMS. So you have to take care of header, and it also gives a place where you can add your meta description. Meta description simply means what is in the content, what you are showing in a limited of 156 characters. Here you can see the title, the link, and meta descriptions. Image alt text. Image alt text simply means if you are using image, so it also gives an option to add the tag that known as alt text. On that alt text of the image, you write about what is the image, what is in the image. Let's suppose you are writing a blog and you use an image in which a dog is running. Okay, image of a dog which is who is running. So you can just clearly mention that dog is running. Okay, so it also help in search engine optimization, and it also help to show these images on the search result, especially when someone search for image result. Okay, in Google we have different options like in the previous page. Here I can go for images, and if I go for images, different images are coming there. So where Google are taking that? It is taking from someone else's blog. Okay. So here I will click and I will go in another website. So how it works? It works in a similar way. Google fetch this image from a particular blog and showing me, because proper use of alt text was there. Okay. Structure markup. It is related, again related to the coding side, but you can simply say, understand that language that search engine understand. Okay, so image alt text is similar to SEO images. It informs Google and other search engines about the content of your images. So the language is same. So structure markup is nothing but a simple thing, like the language that search engine can understand. Okay, so you have to create on that, and when you are creating on page content, then make sure to use language that everyone can understand. You don't have to just show your jargons knowledge. Use simple meaning words, not heavy jargons, because people only read things that they can understand. If I'm reading a blog post and if I find it difficult to understand the hard vocabulary, then definitely you will not sound intelligent. It will affect you negatively. I will just bounce out from your website. What is important is use simple language in an engaging way so that I can easily understand. Site architecture element that include page URL. I talked about this. Whatever you have on the page, show it on the URL. Like, or for this particular example, they shows blog. HubSpot is the domain name, and we are in the sales page, and we are just looking for a startup. Okay, so from URL, I can understand what is there on the content. It is something related to startup, which is comes in the sales and which is comes under the blog category of HubSpot.com. Internal linking is simply means you have seen Wikipedia and there are so many links there, and when you click there, you will reach another page from the same website, Wikipedia. So this is the prime example of internal linking. Okay, and giving internal linkings gives helps you to grow your traffic on other pages. For example, if your one particular blog is getting high traffic, so what you can do, just mention other links below that blog post. So once the person entered the blog, read fully, he or she may go on other blogs to read more about your website, to read more things on your website. Okay, then comes mobile responsive. Google began favoring site optimized for faster mobile speeds. Okay, even for desktop searches. So ultimately, everything is become mobile. So yes, it is very important to become mobile responsive. Okay, so your website should be mobile responsive. It opens effectively on mobile pages and automatically adjusts the content, the data on that small screen. Site speed that definitely affect your SEO and the experience of the user. So just make sure you edit all the element in the short size, and you don't have to just add useless element to improve the visibility. Okay, it is not necessary to add useless element. Add things which you think it's very important. Okay, add images that are under a particular size. Okay, so that your site speed should not be affected from that. So these are the things of on page SEO. We will go in detail of these things in other sessions as well. So till this point, all of you got the point about on page and how search engine works and the fundamentals of SEO. Give me a thumbs up, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So tomorrow we will look on keyword, off page, and little bit more about on page and other few topics. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So that's it for today. You can now leave the class.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Not
Yeah.
regarding the class,
Yeah.
but it's regarding that Amazon.
Okay.
My cousin, he has like kurtis. He's a merchant, kurti merchant.
Okay.
So he wanted to start doing the business with Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So the Amazon people have asked him to do the marketing by himself.
Marketing is like on what case they have the listing is there, right?
Now they will start, sir. They will start putting his pictures and all, uploading his pictures and all.
Okay.
But the marketing for that, he has to do it on his own itself.
Amazon is saying that because they want to increase their traffic, so they want the merchant to promote as more as they can. Okay, let's suppose they are selling kurti. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now Amazon want to bring more traffic from that particular person because they have invested a money,
Yes, yes.
and people can only buy if they are listed on Amazon. So people have to come Amazon. That's why they are saying. But if someone search on Amazon about kurtis,
Hmm.
okay, so definitely their result will become. And I will try to just um, a little bit about how we can just optimize our e-commerce store listing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in e-commerce as well.
Mm.
I didn't work on Amazon directly, but they will get an option for keyword as well. In every platform, keyword works well.
Okay, sir.
So they can also work like if they has a particular design for a kurta or kurti.
Hmm.
Okay. So what they can do is just use that keyword. Like so many girls use particular type of design for kurtis. I don't know the name, but they are selling that, then they can use that keyword.
So he just have to change the names, is it, sir?
Not the name like, uh, for example, if someone is selling shoes,
Okay.
okay, and these shoes are sports shoes, not casual one.
Mm.
Okay, so what they can just use, they can mention sports shoes more, running shoes, not just shoes. Shoes is a very
Mm.
broad category. So same goes, I think, with the kurti section. There are different type of kurtis for girls wear. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so they can just what type of kurti they are selling, they can mention their name separately one by one. If they
So
provide a
marketing means only he has to do this, like the keywords, special keywords.
in the platform, they can use the keyword, and in the outside, they can use the social media platforms, and they can use their link as well. Make sure they are using their link, because Amazon, if someone go to Amazon and search for that, different merchant will be there. So what they can do is using social media platform, okay, and they can
Mm.
also, if they have budget, they can also talk with influencers. Okay,
Okay.
influencer,
Mm.
micro influencer, nano
Mm.
influencer, who are just not so many followers, but limited followers, and they don't charge money. Sometimes you can just give a piece of cloth, they will just
Mm.
help you to in your campaign. So you can just send them one piece of your cloth, and they will
Mm.
promote it your audience, and you give them a link of your store. This is also work.
Then no need to go to Amazon, no, sir. He can do it this on his own.
Uh, on I don't have actual idea about like what are their policies of Amazon, but
Mm.
if you are selling online, especially on Amazon, so you can do these things.
Mm.
Like you can use influencer marketing campaigns, and you can just improve your listing on Amazon as well, because अगर मैं वहां गया हूं और Amazon पे कुछ डाल रहा हूं, तो डेफिनेटली सर्च बार में मैं डालूंगा और वो कीवर्ड ही रैंक कराएगा.
Mm.
So in particular platform of Amazon इस तरीके से काम किया जा सकता है. ओके और उसके साथ आप कोशिश करें कि आप जिनको भी भेज रहे हैं अपना मटेरियल उनसे रिव्यू लें. If you are getting reviews on your product, so it will also affect that. So review ले सकते हैं, कीवर्ड को थोड़ा इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं अगर वो कीवर्ड का सेक्शन दे रहा है तो. एंड यू कैन गो फॉर आउटसाइड Amazon is like influencer marketing, social media marketing.
If they are using this influencer, sir, then he has to give the link of Amazon.
Yes, Amazon link of your product.
Okay.
क्योंकि हर जैसे सबका मर्चेंट अलग अलग होता है, सबका डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट होता है, तो सबका लिंक अलग होता है. ओके सो अब इन पर्टिकुलर मर्चेंट का जो पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट है, आप अगर वो प्रमोट करवा रहे हो तो उस पर्टिकुलर लिंक आप किसको दे दोगे? इन्फ्लुएंसर को. एंड यू कैन आस्क हर और हिम टू जस्ट प्रमोट एंड से दैट यूज दिस फॉलो लिंक. आपने इसलिए देखा होगा कि कई सारे यूट्यूब में वो कहते हैं ना कि आप बिलो लिंक से इस्तेमाल कीजिए. सो वो लिंक क्या रहती है? ट्रैकेबल रहती है. वो थोड़ा लेंथी प्रोसेस है कि आप एक ट्रैकिंग लिंक इस्तेमाल कर लो, पर वो वेबसाइट में बहुत अच्छे से काम करता है. ओके Amazon में अगर आप ज्यादा खर्च नहीं करना चाह रहे, इनिशियल फेज में हो, तो माइक्रो नैनो इन्फ्लुएंसर को टारगेट करो. ठीक है. इफ दे आर आस्किंग फॉर मनी तो वो ज्यादा नहीं मांगेंगे. और इफ दे आर एंड डोंट से यू आर गिविंग मनी, जस्ट से आवर ऑफर इज हम क्लोथ प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं. So definitely so many people will search that, and once you are start getting traffic in particular that page, आपके उसमें आ जाएगा तो automatically Amazon पे भी ranking improve हो जाएगी.
Even Amazon will also do it, sir, but they're asking for a lot of money.
Definitely, because there are millions of merchant there. So that's why.
If we are not willing to pay, then we have to do it on our own. It's like that.
Yeah. So this is the way Amazon is earning. If बिकॉज आप वहां पे बिजनेस कर रहे हो उनके प्लेटफॉर्म पे. इनिशियली वो मांगते नहीं थे, बट Amazon इज सो पॉपुलर कि अब तो हर चीज Amazon पे ही हो रही है.
Yes, yes.
सो दैट्स व्हाई. और अगर आप चाहो तो फिर आप दूसरे ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म में जा सकते हो जहाँ पे अभी वो सब फ्री में कर रहे हैं. मैं नाम नहीं लूंगा, बट देयर आर सो मेनी प्लेटफॉर्म्स. सो आप Amazon के साथ साथ उधर भी अपनी लिस्टिंग डाल सकते हो.
Okay, sir.
सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन इम्प्रूव.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. You can leave the class now. Stanley, are you there? You can leave the class. Okay. I think you just exited.